I remember a lot about that day, but my most vivid memories were actually from the days that followed. We were getting our first look at the destruction that stretched for miles. I took these photos as I walked through neighborhoods, shocked at what was left behind. I met a pastor of this church as he was getting his first look inside. Pieces of the ceiling littered the floor, insulation hanging everywhere, the stained glass windows still intact. Outside, the church's cross stood tall. I'll never forget the message still on the sign out front: learning to be faithful in the little things. As I walked through littered streets, I met a woman who was surveying her own badly damaged home. It was some of the worst destruction I'd see. She told me as the storm moved in, she was frantically trying to get home. She was nearly to her house when she came across a power pole blocking her path. Little did she know a tornado was ravaging her street just minutes away. By the time she found another route home, the tornado had passed, leaving her house in ruins. She told me had that power pole not fallen, she would have made it home just as the tornado was hitting. She praised God she wasn't there when it hit. Then there were the volunteers. They showed up in droves, bringing water, cooking hot dogs, doing whatever they could to help people in the neighborhood. Down the street, a church group worked around the clock, collecting supplies, only to give them back out to their neighbors, some who lost everything: food, bottled water, toiletries, diapers, clothing, hope. We also started a tornado relief drive. Your donations filled 7 semi-trucks. It was all needed, too. For days, volunteers turned a gymnasium into a grocery store where everything was free. Lines of people showed up, a sobering sign of the damage that was done, but a reminder of people helping neighbors in a great time of need. The smiles on their faces say it all: a helping hand and a promising sign that everything will be all right.